Welcome back to the Force 9's YouTube channel. Welcome back to an Andalusian adventure with Sevilla on Football Manager 2017. And in today's video, we are going to have the second leg of our Champions League last 16 game against Monaco. We trialled 2-1 from the first leg, so we have to beat the French at our stadium, and we have to beat them by more than 1 or 1-0 because we have an away goal. That could be crucial. Also today we have a game at home against Celta Vigo in La Liga, but before we get onto those games, I put 3 games off screen. Let's have a look at the goals from them. Crondelli to put the free kick in here, and it is headed clear, but the referee has given a penalty. Godin with a push on Rami. Crondelli, 2nd minute of injury time, could give Sevilla a lead here, and he does, and that is 1-0 as we go into half time. Crondelli with the free kick. Philip Luis, a terrible clearance. Vitolo's shot is blocked, and Moreno with the finish, and Sevilla double their lead at the Vicente Calderon. Gerard Moreno scoring a goal. Peruzzi finds Angel Correa, and it's in the box, and Carrasco with a finish from 6 yards, and 57 minutes in, Atletico have a goal back. Kevin Gamero finds Carrasco. Fernando Torres, great turn, passes the defender and finds the angle and gives the equaliser to Atletico Madrid. It's 2-2. Sevilla were 2-0 up in this game and couldn't hold on to their lead. That is full time. Atletico Madrid 2, Sevilla 2. Crondelli to Cranavita. Steven Nzonzi back to Crondelli. Gerard to Vitolo, and Montoya with the finish. His first start in quite a while, Walter Montoya. He's given Sevilla the lead here. Crondelli's cross is blocked, that is cleared, and it's full time, 1-0 to Sevilla. Nzonzi to Crondelli. Vitolo. Back to Crondelli, and Gerard Moreno here, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. That's a lovely finish, and we haven't played 10 minutes yet, and Sevilla have a lead at Real Betis. Pardo with the corner, and it's headed in by Ruben Castro, and Betis start the second half well. They've got an equaliser 47 minutes in. Full time, Real Betis 1, Sevilla 1. We can't put these games away at the moment. I'm seeing too many draws and defeats at the moment. I mean, 2017 form hasn't been that good really. Since that defeat against Celta Vigo, we've only won 4 games. One of them was Barcelona, but the only other 3 games we won, they've all been 1-0, and they've been against, quite frankly, inferior opposition. So we're on a disappointing run at the moment. Hopefully, if we can beat Monaco, we'll be through in the Champions League. Now, as far as where we're expected to get with this, we're expected to reach the first knockout round. So we've exceeded expectations, or we met expectations rather, for the Champions League. Anything else is a bonus, but I would quite like to get through to the last 8. That would be a good thing to aim for. So if we can defeat Monaco at home, we might be able to do that. Although their formation is kind of defensive with what they go with, Bakayoko and Fabinho playing quite deep. And we've had a lot of games recently, so yeah, there's some tired legs out there. Lots of 90s and 91s in the conditioning. So now's just going to play it on the left. Vitolo's had a poor run of form, so I'm going to drop him today. Moreno, he's scored 3 goals now this season. He's getting goals here and there, which is fine. Sarabia has also been kind of poor on that right-hand side. So we'll bring on Montoya for a start. He had a spell out of the team. Didn't really play a lot of games at all. And he came back and he started the game against, I think it was Deportivo. And he scored the goal, which is good. Iborra is tired out there. We'll bring Cranavita on there. I think we'll leave it at that. Radu's back, which is good. We have Akiemi as a backup if there is an issue there. So I think this is the team we're going to go with. Pareja's not been playing too well, actually. Do we bring on Carrizo? Yeah. I'd rather Carrizo than Pareja, I think. Let's try that. And I think that's the team we're going to go with. Not the simplest of formations. In fact, do we go asymmetric again? I wonder. We've tried this a few times this season. It's not worked to the best of its abilities, but we're gonna do it today. I know it's a big risk to do it in a Champions League game, but just making it that bit asymmetric, it looks better, and I want it to work here. Now, last game, Monaco beat us 2-1. Falcao scored both goals and could have had a hat-trick. were it not for Rico saving the penalty. We conceded 2 penalties in that game. The first one, I still maintain that was not a penalty, but we'll see what happens here today. Falcao is starting up top. Bernardo Silva playing in that cam role. Lamar and Cafu out wide. Bakayoko and Fabinho as very defensive midfielders. Jorge, Hemerson, Glick and Sidibe. So it's going to be hard to break that down, but we will do the very best we can. No Berbatov at all in the team. German is on the bench, as is Bruma. So, yeah, it's going to be a difficult one. They're playing for a draw, I think. Do this for the fans, guys. They don't seem bothered about the fans things. It never works. So, have a bit of faith. Again, they don't seem too bothered, do they? It's a bit worrying. We're going to start on standard flexible. I do want to retain possession. Close down more. That'll be that there. Start the match. Let's see what we can do here. Now, the important thing is I do not want to concede first, because that we won't go. If we concede first, we will not go through. It's as simple as that. We need to score first, and we need to score more than 1 goal. We've got to beat them. It's as simple as that. I'm saying that so far there hasn't been a single highlight, and we're more than half an hour in. We've had a couple of shots on target. We're having possession, but there's literally been no highlights. Moreno, sometimes he plays well, but sometimes he'll have like a 6.4 and it's disappointing. Right. I'm going to say the same thing again. Again, they don't seem bothered about the fans thing. Right, you weren't that bad, but you can do better. Come on, do it. Right. No goals yet. Half time. Literally nothing happens. We're retaining possession. We're going to work the ball into the box, clear it to the flanks. We're going to push slightly higher up. Right, second half. Let's see some football, please. At some point, I think we will have to go attacking. They've just scored from a free kick. So, it's game over pretty much. There's no way we're coming back from this now. We've got to attack. We've now got to score twice just to force extra time. So, this could not have gone worse. We've had... That's the first highlight of the game, and it's a free kick. It's really annoying. Moreno's having a shocker. Like, I don't know what to do about that, because Vieto's now poor as well in terms of morale. It's not going well at the moment. Since January, I mean, Moreno, it was either him or it was the Napoli striker. At this point, the Napoli striker is looking like a better bet, because Moreno scored 3 goals, but the games he hasn't scored, he's been very poor. Right, we need to go into this team talk, and we need to show some passion. Come on. We're not doing anything here. We're losing at home. We're 3-1 down overall. And there's only, well, about 20 minutes left. And we're not seeing any football here. The only highlight has been that bloody free kick. We're 73 minutes in. Right. And Zonzi's coming off. We're putting 2 strikers on. That's a weird formation, I know. I don't care. I want to get 2 strikers up there, because this is not happening today. We're going direct. We're pumping it in. Early crosses. Playing wide. We've had 11 shots, but we haven't seen any of them. Sidibe to Lamar. And now, well, Rami's getting sent off. This has been awful. Like, everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong. Literally, like, this could not have happened at a worse time. We're 1-0 down. We're a man down. We haven't seen anything from us. Overload. Just score 2 goals in like the next 12 minutes, please. Moutinho free kick, hits the post. Crondelli puts out for a corner. Over this 2 legs, we've just not been good enough. Pareja heads that clear. Now Montoya to Vazquez. Now, come on, look at Vieto. Vieto's in so much space. But he's been dragged out wide. And Sidibe, that was the easiest tackle in the world. Right, we're going to go route 1. And we're taking more risks. Vazquez. Bakayoko. A foul on the edge of the area, so it is a free kick. And now they're down to 10 men. There are 10 minutes left. It's now 10 apiece. And the ball back to Crondelli. And he just gives it straight to Lamar. Not what we want. Crondelli wins the ball back. Mariano to Vazquez. Lamar wins it back again. We just can't get forward. Come on, guys. Do something. You can't not show like anything. We've had no chances. That's been on 11 forever. Apparently we have 55% possession. Where is that possession? We're not seeing it. Crondelli wins the ball back again there, but there's seconds left. There's no time. There you go. Absolute shit. Got to go aggressive with that. We were not good enough. Out of the Champions League. and it wasn't good enough. Well, we got 5 million for playing in that. I'm issuing a warning to Rami. Good, he accepts his warning. Right, I'm having a team meeting because I'm not happy with our form at the moment. We've been doing okay. I'm saying... Oh, shut up! You're not doing well. Vitola, you're being shit at the moment. Fuck off. That's not gone well at all. We're really not doing well. Oh, look, contract renewals. Yeah. Before that game, I asked for a new contract. So, here we go. Well, you're not giving me a wage rise, so you can go away with that. Give me 60 grand a week. Not that it matters, because you don't really actually get to see that money at all. 60 grand. There we go. See? Be a bit pushy, and you get what you want. So, we have a new contract. Signed until 2020, so a 3-year extension. But we're out of the Champions League, and we just weren't good enough over the 2 legs. I mean, the first leg arguably we shouldn't have lost, because the first penalty should not have counted. But there, that second leg at home, it didn't feel like we were playing at home. There was just no passion there at all. And we've got Celta Vigo next. I want to beat Celta because they knocked us out of the Copa del Rey. So we just have the league to focus on now. There's only about a dozen games left, I think. There are 10 games left. So, yeah, we're winding down the season now. So today we're doing Celta. And then what I think we will do is... I think we'll do like sort of highlights of the last 4 games next episode. And that will end the season because there's nothing else to play for now. Now we can still win the title, but we're 11 points behind Barcelona now. We are 3 behind Real Madrid in second. I mean, Villarreal are catching us up. I don't want to finish 4th because that means we've got to go through a Champions League playoff. Top 3 will be straight into the group stage, which is what we want. But Villarreal are hot on our heels and we're not in good form. Now we're against John Guidetti, a player that I went to try and sign in the January window, but he was just a little bit too much. When is our youth intake as well? That must be soon. It's usually around March time, isn't it? So we've got to have a youth intake soon. When is that going to be? Okay, I just had a look and it is on the 19th of March. So we won't see the youth players today, but we'll have a look at the next episode. If there's any players that are worth looking at, we will definitely have a look. But yeah, it's not going to be for another week. Alright, Celta Vigo, you are going down. We have won twice against them. Celta beat us when it mattered the most. Now, the team's doing well in terms of fitness and stuff. Morale-wise, though, they are not up for this. I'm dropping Moreno, and I'm starting Vieto, because Moreno is pissing me off already. We're going to bring Vitolo back, but play him on the right. And I'm going to bring Vazquez back and put Crondelli onto the bench. Get out there and impress me. I've gone assertive with that team talk. And I'm going to calmly say, I have faith in you. Get out there and make a difference. Now, they're looking happy now. This is what we want to see. Now, get out there and win. Last episode, we beat Alaves, but only 1-0 in a very dull match. Hopefully, today we see some more goals, because we haven't scored nearly enough goals at the moment. Here we go. There's Semi Nasri to Vitolo. This could be the start of something good. And Nasri puts it in. The rebound of the Sergio saved the first effort. And we have a lead. And it's an early lead as well. 11 minutes played. This is much more like it. Now we only have La Liga to focus on. We should be able to get this and start winning some games. And winning some games well as well. Not just 1-0s and 2-1s. Nasri with the first goal of the game. And after that goal, there's been another single highlight. And we are 1-0 up at half time. Things are going well. You're capable of better. Again, they don't look bothered. You weren't that bad, but you can improve. Come on. There's a bit more green in there. I'm going to leave things as they are. Double your lead, nice and early. Come on. Vieto not doing well. I mean, is it a case of bringing Jovetic and Ben Yedder back in? Ben Yedder's done fuck all, but we don't play him anymore. He just doesn't even get on the bench anymore. But 55 minutes in, since that goal, it's been very quiet. And we're an hour in. Vazquez having a quiet game. Vieto's done very little. Right, let's bring on Moreno. Maybe he does better as a substitute. And let's try him as an advanced forward as well. Maybe complete forward was not right for our tactic. Maybe he needs to play as an advanced forward. So we've done that. Hopefully we can get something from this. But Jozabed in possession for Celta Vigo. And here is Rossi. Jozabed. And that's a great interception by Radu. And now Nasri to Gerard Moreno. And Vitolo hasn't scored in a while. And that's his goal. 2-0. 69th minute. Vitolo He's had a quiet run of form. I mean, those shirts mix a bit, don't they? A light blue and a white. But Vitolo took a little deflection. I mean, the keeper dived right, so obviously he was flustered by it. But we are 2-0 up, and we are in control of this game now. 10 minutes left. Other than the goals, not all else has happened today. We're going to get Corondeli on for Nzonzi just to try and freshen things up. And there's 10 minutes left before the end of the game. I think we'll bring on Ibora for Kranovita. But this is a much better performance. This is what I want to see. Only a few minutes left now. Just go defensive for the last couple of minutes. Clean sheet as well. We've had a few clean sheets, which is okay. And only 30 seconds or so left. And that's a much better performance. And it is 2-0 in the end. That was a good win. I'm happy with that. So that was the only game played at the moment. So I guess we were either an early kickoff or it was like a day before or something. But we are back level with Real Madrid, but they've still got to play their game. They've actually lost more games than us. We've just drawn more. That is a much, much better performance. And with, 9 games left in the season now, next episode, we are going to see the run-in of the first season. And we're going to see highlights of the last 4 games. And, we'll see where we end up. I don't think we'll be finishing first, because I think Barcelona are too far gone now. We could catch Real Madrid, with their game in hand. We're level on points. They could lose that. We still have to face them at home, so we could beat them. Second place is still achievable. It is a shame we're out of the Champions League. I mean, we'll qualify for it next season, I'm sure, but I don't think we'll mess that up. We've actually gone 8 clear of Villarreal now. So, that should be okay. We should be able to get back in the Champions League. We can build on how we did this season. We topped our group, which was good. But Monaco just did better than us over 2 legs. But yeah, looking at the games we have off screen. I mean, Espanyol could be difficult. I mean, they beat us 3-0. That was our first loss. And in Villarreal, they're kind of difficult. They're just behind us, remember. But Eibar, Sociedad, Gijón, we should be winning those easily. And then next episode, highlights of the final 4 games of the season. And hopefully I will see you then. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like down below, leave any comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time for the finale of Season 1 of An Andalusian Adventure. Hopefully I'll see you then. Goodbye.